Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 3rd of November. That beautiful sparkly link between the expansive, joyous Jupiter in your sign and the bright and bubbly energies of Mercury in Libra continues on Monday and Tuesday. So do use it, because this is very creative. And if you have something you want to tell people about, well, this is going to be an opportunity, a platform to do so. But we got some deeper stuff going on too, right at the core of your horoscope, around the foundations, all to do with where you live, how you live there, and who with. And of course, last week Venus was combining with Pluto, and the two are also on good terms on Monday and Tuesday. But it's the Sun that's forging the link with Pluto from Monday through to Friday, which is particularly significant this week. This points towards changes. Some kind of reorganisation is set to go on in terms of how you work and how you live. Now, it's very important that you feel nurtured about this. Comfort is at the heart of this, whether it's emotional or physical. Don't do anything which goes against your best interests in this regard. So even if you have got a fantastic idea, don't overburden yourself with too many demands just at a point when you need to feed your soul. It's a very important thing that sometimes gets lost in this fast-moving modern world that we live in. So taking some time out to reflect on things could be very valuable. And part of this could be about making some key decisions about how you do live where you do, or who you're going to live there with, and so on. But perhaps the big change comes from Thursday. There is a full moon on that day, which points towards any kind of out of balance in terms of your work-life situation. And if you're someone who's inclined to do too much because you like to have a certain amount of control, this is encouraging you to delegate. On the other hand, if you're just basically fitting in with other people too much, it's asking you to be a bit more assertive about protecting your interests and putting some boundaries in place. But then Mars and Pluto go side by side. And if there's something which you need to get done, whether it's a do-it-yourself project, a push to get fitter, a desire to concentrate on one narrow slice of your life, then your determination and willpower, as this week draws to a close, are going to be absolutely awesome. But the trick is, whilst it's going to be important to really focus and narrow down on this, that you don't do so to such a degree that you're not staying aware of the big picture. Because if you do, you might find yourself getting quite feisty about something and then realising afterwards that where someone else was coming from was actually not that threatening after all. So do keep that bigger picture sense of perspective as well. Now, as this week draws to a close, Mercury is going to move, and it moves into a more inward area where it's not terribly happy. So just generally, if you do need to give yourself some time to retreat from people at times, then do so, and certainly don't feel guilty about it. If you need to just mull things over and reflect, that's absolutely fine. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Leo. Good luck, and goodbye for now.